Hey everyone, I'm going to walk you through week 7 of the Daily 20. To begin this workout, we're going to start in a position similar to this, about halfway between where you would be in a seated straddle and a 90-90 position. So one leg comes out about 45 degrees, the other one comes out as if it was going to be in this 90-90 position because that's where we're going to be moving from, and we're going to bring ourselves on one side only in and out of internal and external hip rotation. So driving that knee down into the floor, trying to keep your torso forward the entire time, opening it up and holding in this big open position here. Again, torso forward the entire time, back down. This is 2 full reps. We're going to complete 5 total reps. Again, 1 internal rotation, 1 external rotation is 1 full rep. 5 reps per side. Same thing here, try not to turn into the internal rotation, allow it to create that stretch in the entire hip musculature. 5 on each side, and then we're going to come immediately into a QL stretch. The QL runs all the way up through here, so ultimately we're getting into this seated straddle, leaning to one side, keeping the chest open and forward, and reaching up and over as if you're trying to arch over to your toes here, as far as you need to go, and reach as far forward until you feel a stretch from here all the way down to basically the base of your spine, the lower lat insertion here, and hold this for 30 seconds per side. Same thing, kind of twist open, reach forward, 30 seconds here, rest 30 seconds, and then repeat all of that one more time. Next, we're going to perform 2 rounds of the following superset with 0 rest in between. To begin, we're going to come into a position where you're lying flat on your back, bring one leg up and over, turn into that side. So we're starting in this position here, and before we've done windshield wipers where you open up like this. This time we're going to perform lat sweeps where we go up straight over our head and come back around like this, reaching up and around the head, bring it back to the starting position. That's 1. Nice, slow, controlled twist open. Right in the line, right over your ear, back to here. 5 reps per side. Immediately after performing 5 per side, we come up into a hollow body hold. Arms and legs more vertical is easier. Arms and legs more horizontal is much more difficult. Regardless of your positioning, think about driving or pulling rather your belly button down through the base of your spine into the floor and keep it there the entire time, because that's where the difficulty and challenge really lies. 30 seconds in that hollow body hold, and then go right back into another round of the lat sweeps into another 30-second hollow body hold. Next, we're going to get into a deep lunge position. Whichever leg is forward, bring your arms over into the opposite inside, hands down on the floor here. And what we're going to be doing is reaching the opposite arm up, twisting open as you do, and then bring it down through and underneath. You should feel a nice big stretch through here. Hold that position for a second, reverse it, up and out, open up, and then drive through. 5 reps there. Immediately on the same side, coming up into, get your balance, 10 to 15 split squats, and then switch. Other side, the same thing, whatever leg comes forward, hands come to the opposite side, inside here, twist up and open, come down through, big stretch here, 5 reps of those, and then 10 to 15 split squats on that side. If you can't get into this super deep lunge position, what I want you to do is come up into this half kneeling position and run through this hip flexor hamstring flow that we've done in prior weeks. 5 reps of this, same thing again, into the 10 to 15 split squat reps immediately after. Doing that on both sides, rest for 30 seconds after you've completed both sides, and then repeat all of it one more time. So you're going to find yourself a couch, a chair, or a sturdy dining room, or rather coffee table. That'll be a little bit lower. Dining room table's probably too high. But we are going to perform eccentric dips as a stretch first. Thinking about lowering yourself into this stretch position for 3 Mississippi,
hold for 3 Mississippi counts in this stretch, nice big stretch in the front of the shoulders, come back up, and repeat this for 3 reps as a stretch. And then after, you're gonna go immediately into just standard dips where you're actually trying to use your triceps and your shoulders to move your weight, not just to stretch those muscles. 10 to 15 reps of this, rest for 45 seconds, and repeat that one more time. Next, we're going to perform 5 reps per side of self-resisted bridge marches. So you're gonna come up into a glute bridge position here. You're gonna bring one leg up, same side's arm presses into that knee. So you're opposing resistance in both directions, pushing this knee up into your hand, pushing your hand forward to really engage the core. In order to keep yourself stable, you have to squeeze the opposite glute hard here. So a 2-second resistance there, come back down, switch sides, again squeeze that bottom glute, press up with your knee, press forward with your arm. 5 reps per side of those. Immediately coming into side lying hip abductions, which is going to look like this. 1, 2, 3. 10 to 15 reps of those. If you can't perform them in that way, you can perform side lying leg raises. And if you have a mini loop resistance band, you can put that around your ankles or around your knee to make this more challenging, because this is fairly easy. But this, driving the hip abduction using your body weight off the floor, is fairly challenging. So you're gonna do 10 to 15 of those, rest for 30 seconds, and repeat that one more time. And then everybody's favorite, we're going to do 1 single set of push-ups to failure. And I want you to choose a variation that you can get at least 15 reps in 1 single set without stopping. So if that means dropping down to your knees, or if that means using an elevated surface for your hands, regardless, we want the 1 set to failure to be at the very least 15 reps. I will likely put my feet up on a surface about this height and still be able to get 40 to 50 reps in that 1 single set. So don't do 1 set of 3, try and do 1 set of at least 15. And finally, whatever time you have left remaining in your 20 minutes, we are going to spend in 1 single continuous, unbroken, if possible, jump rope if you have one, or air rope that I prefer, even though I do have one. If you don't have one, and I want you to pace yourself, and you don't have to go super fast, you don't have to jump super high, it could be nice, slow, controlled bounces, so that you can keep this up, really work those ankles and those calves for the remainder of your 20-minute